3 PLR product mistakes to avoid. Selling a PLR product is one of the simplest ways to start earning large amounts of money online without needing to invest huge amounts of time and money, and without requiring any particular practical skills. But that's not to say that making money through PLR products is a sure thing. There is certainly an art to choosing the right products and then maximizing their earning potential. So let's take a look at some of the biggest mistakes that you need to avoid, and how you can ensure you make the most money possible from your initial investment. 1. Investing in the wrong product. One of the worst things you can possibly do as a PLR product reseller is to invest in the wrong product initially. In most cases, this means buying a product that is poorly made by someone who doesn't truly care about the quality of their end product, and/or who lacks the skill to create something worthwhile. As a reseller, your job is to provide value to your audience. You need to offer more value than you are charging, which should be easy, seeing as how you have no overhead once you've made the initial purchase. If your item is written in pidgin English, or if it is only a few pages long, then you will face a backlash from your customers that will damage your reputation and potentially lead to a lot of returns. Choose wisely and always do your research to ensure that the product has been designed with care and attention to detail. 2. Charging the wrong price. Charging too much for what is essentially a digital download is a quick way to offend your potential buyers and to make far fewer sales than you otherwise could. Almost just as bad, though, is to charge too little for your product, which will instantly make it appear less valuable and less interesting as a result. Would you bother with a $3 download? You can probably get that information elsewhere for free. Ultimately, the price you charge needs to reflect the quality of the product and the value you offer. But that's also something that you can test and tweak to find the perfect selling point. 3. Not doing enough marketing. With a good PLR package, you should not only get the actual product to start reselling, but also the marketing materials to help you do that. Your responsibility, then, is simply to make sure that enough people are seeing those marketing materials. And that's where marketing comes in. Whether you are using AdWords or a private mailing list, make sure you're doing something to reach your audience. 3 things to try if your PLR product isn't selling. Selling PLR products is a relatively low-risk business model. You spend a small amount to purchase both the book and the license to resell it and make changes, and from there, you put a sales funnel in place and start making sales. In most cases, you won't even need to write your own sales script, as you'll get that free with the product itself. It's literally a copy-and-paste business model, and usually you'll have broken even after just a few sales. But that doesn't mean you can rest on your laurels. It's still frustrating and wasteful when products don't sell the way you expect them to, and so you shouldn't just give up and allow this to happen. Here are 3 different methods you can use to encourage sales and turn a slow starter into a roaring success. 1. Change the price. Altering the price point is a great way to get more attention for a digital product. If it's not selling, then perhaps you're asking too much for it right now. Lowering the cost could sweeten the deal enough to help get the ball rolling. Likewise, you can also manipulate the price in the short term to offer limited-time deals. You might sell the product for a discounted price for a short time, for instance, which can help you to pick up momentum thanks to the sense of urgency that will then surround the product. 2. Change the title. The title is what gives your product context and what defines your audience. By changing this, you can make your book sound more exciting and appealing, and at the same time, you can also slightly change the target audience. If you're willing to edit the interior slightly, then you can take this even further, too. 3. Fix the sales copy. Failing that, try taking a closer look at your sales copy. Are you really selling the advantages of the book? Are you making it sound truly exciting and unique? An important thing to focus on in this regard is something called the value proposition. Value proposition refers to the inherent value that your book offers beyond the sum of its parts. How will your book change the lives of the people who read it? Will they be happier, more confident, more energetic, richer? Will they find it easier to meet members of the opposite sex? Speak to the emotional value of your product, and you'll be amazed what a difference this can make. 5 reasons that selling PLR products is a great strategy. PLR products are products that give you private label rights. This means you can not only resell them to your heart's content, but also make any edits or changes you see fit. Over the course of this presentation, you'll discover why this is one of the very best business models out there, and why it's definitely one you should consider. 1. There's no risk. PLR products tend to be relatively affordable, meaning that you are making just one small purchase with an almost unlimited potential profit margin. If you don't manage to find an audience for what you're selling, though, you'll have lost very little in terms of time or money, allowing you to simply try again. 2. Anyone can do it. Creating a digital product is something that requires a little more skill and patience than you might think. To make an eBook, for instance, you need to have writing skills, as well as something good to say, and a lot of self-will. Conversely, selling PLR products allows anyone to get in on the action. 3. The products are high quality. Even if you do have the skill to create an eBook or an online course, the fact remains that you probably won't be able to make something as professional or polished as the pros. This is what those product creators do every single day for their income, and it's a skill they've honed. They have all the latest software for image creation and formatting, and they will delegate each job to someone who is highly experienced in that area. 4. You get marketing materials too. Selling PLR products is essentially a copy and paste business. That is to say that you can simply grab the work that a creator has already done and then put it into place in your own sales funnel. This doesn't just apply to the product itself, but also to the marketing, the sales page, and the advertising. 5. You can choose something that's already successful. Risk gets diminished even further when you consider that you'll be selling something that is already a proven hit. Choose a product that's already selling, and that way you know it at least has the potential to move big numbers. This is the kind of assurance you just can't get with any other business. The only thing that changes is the bank account that the money is ending up in. Yours. PLR products versus making your own. What's right for you? The most profitable way to make money from a website or any online brand is to sell your own product. This is hugely more effective than making money from PPC ads, which basically involves sending your traffic to another website for a small fee, while the advertiser makes more from them by selling a product. Selling products keeps your audience on your site and engaged with your brand, all while giving you 100% of the profits. But how exactly should you go about obtaining and selling your own digital products? 2 of the best options are reselling PLR books or creating books from scratch. Let's take a look at which is best for you and your business. Making your own products. Making your own products gives you the big advantage of having complete and total control over the product. This way, you can choose precisely the topic and the audience, and you can choose your phrasing right down to the last word. This allows you to ensure the book is perfectly tailored for your audience, that it perfectly matches your brand messaging, and that your audience will be able to hear your voice in the way you're writing. On top of that, making your own digital product means you'll get total freedom regarding pricing and how to go about marketing your book. Selling PLR products. A PLR product also gives you total control and freedom, however, allowing you to choose the title, the price, and every other small detail regarding how you're going to position and sell your book. The difference is that you have a starting foundation to begin with. If you're not confident to write 10, 12, or 20,000 words from scratch, and handle all the editing, and handle all the graphic design, then this gives you an easy way to get started. What's more is that a PLR product normally comes with ready-made marketing materials and evidence of already selling. This removes the risk of creating a product that no one wants to buy and ensures that it at least has the potential to sell in big numbers. The only factor that is changing is the person selling it, leaving you to tweak the variables until you get it right. How to redesign your PLR product and make it your own. PLR products are appealing to a lot of marketers and resellers because they give them the freedom to resell the product without limit, thereby making potentially endless profit from just a single modest purchase. But this isn't the only advantage of PLR products. What's arguably even more important for resellers is the fact that they can make changes to the products and customize them to better suit their brand and their message. In this presentation, we'll see how and why you should start doing that. Adding your branding. The first thing you'll want to do when you get your hands on a PLR product is to change the name of the author to your own name and/or put your company branding on the book. This is important because it allows you to maintain the illusion that you created the product rather than outsourcing it. This can strengthen your brand engagement, and it lends more authority to your own site. Changing the title. The best reason to change the title is so that the book will seem unique, and so you'll avoid scenarios where visitors see the same book advertised on multiple sites. It's also possible to somewhat change the audience and tone of the book by changing the title, even without editing the contents. Changing the cover. Changing the cover of your book is something you'll do through image editing software, such as Photoshop. Most PLR products will come with editable Photoshop files, making this easy. You might alternatively decide to use a free tool such as GIMP, however. Don't know how to design a great-looking cover? Then you might consider finding a freelancer to do the work for you on Fiverr, 99 Designs, or Upwork. Changing the contents. Changing the actual contents of your book can serve many purposes, whether you're aiming to change the tone of the book or whether you want to add extra content in order to increase the potential value. You can even use this as a way to add affiliate links and thereby profit even more from your sales. To do this, you'll need to use a piece of software like MS Word, or perhaps a free alternative such as OpenOffice. Just don't forget to save your final product as a PDF file so that your readers won't be able to make changes as well. PLR explained quickly and simply. Got 2 minutes? Then you have long enough to learn about PLR. Follow this presentation, and you'll have a full enough understanding to get out there and start making money with this very simple and powerful business model. So, PLR stands for Private Label Rights. This is a type of license which determines precisely what kind of rights you have when it comes to reselling and editing. The most basic license for a reseller is a reseller license. Private label rights not only allow you to resell a product, though, but also to sell it to other resellers. On top of that, it also gives you complete freedom to edit and change the products as you like, meaning you can add your own branding, or just put your own unique spin on the product. Any kind of product can come with private label rights, but in the world of internet marketing, it tends to refer predominantly to digital products, things like eBooks, online courses, or software. eBooks tend to be the most popular choice, but the advantage of any of these things is that they allow you to sell infinite copies without needing to worry about things like stock, storage, or delivery. Creators will sell PLR products to marketers then, giving them the rights to sell them as though they were their own products. Often, though, they will sweeten the deal by also including all of the marketing materials they could possibly need, too. Things like sales scripts, email marketing messages, banner ads, and more. As a marketer, then, a PLR product often represents a copy and paste business model. You can simply grab the materials and upload them to your own website and have everything automatically in place. That means you are spending no time on creating your own product or creating a sales funnel. You just take a business model that works and use it yourself. And because you can change the title of the ebook, the logo, the name, even the contents, no one need know that it isn't something you built from scratch. To get started with PLR products, then, all you need to do is browse through the sites that sell the products, find one you like, make any edits that you deem necessary, and then upload the files to your own web space. It's really that simple. But the potential for earning is huge. PLR products versus affiliate marketing. What's right for you? If you want to start making profit online quickly, without having to spend a long time creating your own product from scratch, then you have two simple strategies that you can use: affiliate marketing or selling a PLR product. Which is right for you? In this presentation, we'll attempt to answer that question. First, let's take a look at what these two terms mean. PLR stands for Private Label Rights, and that essentially means that you have permission to resell a product such as an ebook, as well as to make any changes to it that you see fit. You buy the package once, and in exchange you can sell it as many times as you like, to as many people as you like. Affiliate marketing, meanwhile, means that you are selling a product that belongs to another creator. You get commission each time you make a sale, and that way you can begin profiting right away. The great thing about affiliate marketing is that you often will get 75% or more of the total profit, meaning you actually earn more than the creator. The advantage of affiliate marketing, of course, is that there is zero upfront expense. You begin selling something that already exists. There's no need to purchase a license. Conversely, with PLR products, you need to make the upfront purchase before you can begin to profit. This also means you need to shift a certain number of units before you'll break even. But what you're getting for that cost is much more than just the right to resell. Being able to edit a product as you see fit gives you a huge amount of freedom and flexibility in how you approach sales. This means that you can pretend the product is your own, and that way you'll be increasing engagement with your audience and improving your trust and authority. What's more is that you can actually make 100% profit for a PLR product, and you get to set your own price. Then there's the fact that you can include it as part of a package, or introduce limited time offers. In other words, you get much more flexibility while ensuring that your customers are only dealing with you and your site. But who says you have to choose at all? Why not try selling an affiliate product to test the market and see if you have the potential to make sales? If that's a success, buy your own PLR package and take control. PLR products versus making your own. What's right for you? The most profitable way to make money from a website or any online brand is to sell your own product. This is hugely more effective than making money from PPC ads, which basically involves sending your traffic to another website for a small fee, while the advertiser makes more from them by selling a product. Selling products keeps your audience on your site and engaged with your brand, all while giving you 100% of the profits. But how exactly should you go about obtaining and selling your own digital products? Two of the best options are reselling PLR books or creating books from scratch. Let's take a look at which is best for you and your business. Making your own products. Making your own products gives you the big advantage of having complete and total control over the product. This way, you can choose precisely the topic and the audience, and you can choose your phrasing right down to the last word. This allows you to ensure the book is perfectly tailored for your audience, that it perfectly matches your brand messaging, and that your audience will be able to hear your voice in the way you're writing. On top of that, making your own digital product means you'll get total freedom regarding pricing and how to go about marketing your book. Selling PLR products. A PLR product also gives you total control and freedom, however, allowing you to choose the title, the price, and every other small detail regarding how you're going to position and sell your book. The difference is that you have a starting foundation to begin with. If you're not confident to write 10, 12, or 20,000 words from scratch, and handle all the editing, and handle all the graphic design, then this gives you an easy way to get started. What's more is that a PLR product normally comes with ready-made marketing materials and evidence of already selling. This removes the risk of creating a product that no one wants to buy and ensures that it at least has the potential to sell in big numbers. The only factor that is changing is the person selling it, leaving you to tweak the variables until you get it right. Understanding the different types of rights. When you buy a product with the intent to resell, it's very important that you first ensure that you really do have the rights to do that in the way that you intend to do it. Get this wrong, and you'll potentially face legal repercussions, which can destroy your business model overnight. A PLR license is just one type of license you can purchase when buying digital products. So let's take a look at what the others mean. Resell rights. Resell rights, often abbreviated simply RR, do exactly what they say on the box. This type of license allows you to resell products, but only commercially. On the contrary, your customers may not resell the products. They may only use the products for their own personal use. What's more is that you won't have the right to edit or alter the products that you're selling unless this is explicitly stated somewhere in your agreement. Master resell rights. Master resell rights, also called MRR, allow you to sell your product both commercially and to businesses that plan on selling it on. In other words, you can sell the product along with resell rights. This is important if you want to sell a product to other digital marketers who are going to sell it on themselves. However, MRR licenses still don't permit you to make changes to the products you're selling, so you need to ensure you're happy to sell them precisely as they currently are. Private label rights. Finally, private label rights give you complete control over the product and essentially allow you to treat it as a product you created yourself. That means you can resell it to resellers, and even edit the product to make it your own. Whether you want to add your name as the author, change the contents, alter the cover, or add extra materials, it's entirely up to you how you go about profiting from a PLR product. Personal use, read-only rights. While these terms describe the kinds of products you can resell, personal use essentially refers to everything else. These are items that you buy with the right to use and/or consume yourself. That doesn't give you the right to resell the product, and certainly not to sell it in an edited form.